Yeah, good day, guys. Um, I want to teach you how to catch spikes using your trend lines and some support and resistance that nobody would taught you. Many traders out there are doing well with the support and resistance as well as the trend lines if you're able to equip it out of your fingertips, but many people are not sharing their strategies on YouTube simply because they want to make money on their own and post other things that are not useful for people to watch. But I have made my mind that I'm going to drop every single profitable strategy that is going to work out for you all guys to benefit. So today I'm gonna teach you on how to catch spikes on support and resistance. I just got recently on a spike that is very accurate. Just got it just recently. Let me put it to my 1 minute time frame. You see where I just placed my trade. So first, if you want to catch spikes, you just put your time frame on 5 minutes or 15 minutes time frame. If you want to catch spikes, avoid 30 and H1 time frame 4 hours. We don't need that time frame for catching spikes. We need just few trend then spikes, few trend then spikes. That is the 15 minutes and the 5 minutes time frame, but I love to go by the 5 minutes time frame. So when you put your chart on the 5 minutes time frame, what are we looking for? We are looking for trend lines and support and resistance. Support and resistance are lines that are drawn from one point to another point by lower low and lower high, or high high and high low. These are forex terms, but I think I can apply to drive as well if you understand what I'm saying. The lower low and higher high are the tips of every crash. So for you to get an understanding very easy, I don't want to put in some forex terms that is going to be confusing to many of you out there because you are just a new and a beginner. Maybe you might learn that one. Some of you too might not know what I'm trying to say, so by demonstration you will get what I'm meaning. So what are the support and resistance that I'm talking of? This is our resistance. If you are dealing with the crash index, you are only looking for a resistance level to catch spikes, and boom, you are looking for a support level to catch spikes. So this line that I've put in here is one of our resistance level. Then you just, this is also another resistance level. Why? Because crash the trade trends from this point, then it drops down to this point, it went again to our resistance level, it dropped. Now there was a fake breakout over here, another one over here. Once price gets here, it bounces back, another false breakout, it drops. Then lastly it was going to the resistance level, but crash happened. So to time yourself very well, this is another, this point is also another point that you can place your trade. That is why I used to catch the spike. One was here, another one here, then another one here. So you just be plotting your your resistance level. If it is crash, you'll be plotting your resistance level so that it will be easier when price get to the resistance level. There should be a crash. There is another resistance level because it touches another endpoint here, it touches another endpoint here. So now here we don't need to plot any resistance level simply because price has already fallen from this point and is trending up, so we don't need it. So we don't need this plotting. We can plot it anyway, but we don't need it. So after you finish plotting the major resistance level, then you put your time, you just go back to your 1 minute time frame. That is where you'll be using it to catch spikes. So these are some of the resistance level. It is very easy to plot the resistance level, guys. This is also another major resistance level. This is also another major resistance level. Now we'll be looking for, after you finish plotting your resistance level, you just move to your trend lines. That is where we've been using. The trend will also help you to catch spikes. So you just plot your trend lines through it. Okay, good. Good. So these are your trend line. Sorry, should touch the price levels. So this one too here. Good. Now it has touches the price levels. You can notice that once price gets here, it's 4. It gets here, it's 4. It gets here, it's 4. Now it gets to this point, there was a 4, and that is where I took my trade. Good. Since it is moving an uptrend, you are only going to plot your trend line here once price moves up and it meets this point. You can also plot another point from this point to whatever point that this price will make a turn out. So after you finish plotting them on your 5 minutes time frame, you just go back to your 1 minute time frame. On 1 minute time frame, what do you see? You see that your trend line passes through this point. There was a crash on your trend lines. On your support and resistance, once price gets here, it was a 4. Once price gets here, it's 4. Once price gets here, it's 4. Let me squeeze out. You see, so these are some of the previous resistance that we've plotted. Once price gets here, it has to fall. So after finishing everything here, you just be monitoring your trade. You just be monitoring your trade. Once price gets to your resistance level, you can sell. You can put in your first entry. Then you wait for a spike to happen. If spike doesn't happen, you just move. When price moves to the another spike zone, you add another position. The last position, once it gets there, it has to fall because it will be overbought on the 5 minutes time frame and the 1 minute time frame, and the spike must be released. So it's very simple. I don't want to make the video very lengthy. It's very simple. Once you plot them, it will come out. Spike will come out by itself. Once price gets there, there should be a spike. Now this is crashed 500. Let's move to boom 500. On boom 500 you're going to put it on your 5 minutes time frame. So on a 5 minutes time frame on boom, you are looking for a support level to catch our spikes. So you just plot the major spikes, major support levels. This is a major support level. This is another major support level. Once price gets to this point, I have to enter my trade. Then this is also another major support level. Another major support level is here. It touches here. Once price is coming, it may fall to this point. There's another 1, 2 over here. Then another major 1, 2 over here. That is this point and this point. They make a turn out over here. So if you are able to set this on your 5 minutes time frame, then you go back to your 1 minute time frame. That is where you'll be using it to catch your spikes. It's very easy, very simple. If you follow with understanding, you are going to get everything clear and catch spikes on your own. God, you see guys, price was willing to come here, but it couldn't reach. There was a spike over there. So when it goes to 1 minute time frame, oh shit, okay, let me scroll it. You see how we plotted it. You see, since it was 5 minutes time frame, we plotted the resistance over here, but on the 1 minute time frame, you see it crashes on this point. You see it crashes on this point. So whether this one too here, it's when price gets here, there was a spike, it gets there, spike. So this is the spike that I was watching, and suddenly price couldn't touch our support level here, but it spiked. So I can urge you, once you plot your support level on a boom index, once price is getting closer to your resistance level, you can go in with small lots. Once it touches, you go in with your lot size that you want to prefer according to your equity. Once price gets to the second, then you add more than the first, so that when it spikes, you'll be able to the profits will be able to exceed the loss. A very simple strategy on support and resistance. There are many traders out there are not teaching on boom and crash, but I've made up my mind of dropping every single thing that is working out. I've been using this strategy, so if you use it, it's going to help you a lot. So let me see, crash. Oh, okay. This was a major resistance level that it crashed, but once price has fallen, now this place terms as a minor resistance. Sorry, it's a minor resistance because price has already fall beneath it, and it has created a minor support, minor resistance. So price, it can crash or it can trend up to this point before another crash. So if by the time I'm finished with the video and it has reached to this point, we'll see how it goes. If by that time I'll finish too, because I don't want to make a very lengthy video that is going to distract attention. You just need the facts and the truth. So back to the boom 500. So once you plot them on 5 minutes time frame, then you go back to your 1 minute time frame to catch your spikes. On 15 minutes time frame too, they'll follow the same procedure, but on 15 minutes it's very hard to get the minor and the major support level, because I don't deal with long trends, I just deal with shorts and spike. So 5 minutes time frame is the 5 minutes time frame is the time that I'm using to catch the spikes and supports, then resistance. Once I'm done, you go to your 1 minute time frame, then you'll be trading your spikes as easy as it is. So with the boom tool, you can make some trend lines from this point to this point. If you are a trend trader, once price touches this level, you can make a sell, or you can wait for a drop down. Then you enter, or you wait for a breakout. Once price breakout, you see that it will buy more. If it goes down, it means you can enter your sell. It's very simple. Crash 1000 till you make your support and resistance. So go back to your 5 minutes time frame, then you plot your resistance levels. Good. So once you are done, you go back to your 1 minute time frame, then you check. Once price gets to the point, once price gets here, this was a resistance level from our previous chart. So once price gets here, it fall. Once price gets here, there was another fall. See, and now it's falling. So it's very easy to make with support and resistance. You just put it on your 5 minutes time frame. You plot your support level or resistance level according to the index. Then after you finish, you just go back to your 1 minute time frame. You monitor your trade. Once price gets to your support, on boom, you buy. Once price gets to your resistance, on crash, you sell. Then you catch spikes. If you are new, you just subscribe to my video. If there is any question, just hit me on the comment section. I will reply you. If it is a thumb up, you just click thumb up. If it's good and quality to you, you just click on the thumb up. Then we move on. I'll be dropping another one that deals with levels. That will be using our stochastic level and RSI, the relative strength index level. So you should watch out. If there is anything, you just hit me and I'll reply. If you are new, just subscribe to my YouTube channel, then hit the notification bell. Once I drop any strategy, you just check it out. Okay, you see, crash 500 is what I was talking of. There is a minor resistance. Once it passes down minor resistance, you see there was another crash over here. So guys, this resistance are working, and I'm not going to close this until price gets to this point before I will close and wait for another one. If not, price will fall, because since it has created another strike over here, we will be seeing at this point. Good, we will be seeing at this point as another resistance level. You see, this and this goes on the same point, so it has them our resistance level. Again, this is still our minor resistance, and now this is our major resistance level. I'm holding till it comes here. Price may fall, or it may make a false breakout to become a minor, then still I trade. So thank you for watching my video. I'll be expecting your feedbacks on the comment section and a thumb up. Thank you, and see you next time.